Video, I'm going to show you how to leverage the leads module as well as the campaigns module, which are modules that help you bring in a lot more revenue from your customers, potential customers, or your current customers. And it helps you with your brand reputation. Okay, so I'll go ahead and start with a quick little overview of the leads module. This is something that you have to be using because it will save you a lot of time. I'll quickly show you the funnels part of it and what it's meant to be used for. So by default, we have these funnels made for you. This one I just added on later on because this is my demo account, but here you have a few of them that are created. So there is an abandoned cart hot leads. This is the hottest leads that you can have will come in here. And how do you get these leads? Okay, so there are two ways to get these leads. So whenever someone is on your booking form, okay, you can go ahead and push everybody that uses this booking form into that funnel, whether they finish this booking and complete the booking or not. And this is super powerful because these are your hottest leads. These people either just booked or they were, about to book, but something happened where they did not book. So this can happen on any of our forms, multi-step form, single step, two-step, whatever form you may be using. It could be achieved with that form. So basically, let me show you a little bit of how that works. So if I'm over here, I'm about to book, and as you can see right now, I have this. There's nothing there. But now I'm a customer, I'm looking, I'm about to book, and I'm gonna start filling stuff out. Okay. Oh. Okay. And now let's say this is all I do. Okay, I'm gone. Now what you can do is when you refresh, this is super powerful, you get this lead. Okay, and this is, I can't tell you how important this is because you have a list of email, and if they give you a phone number, that's even better because this person was about to book and they didn't for whatever reason. And sometimes it's as simple as they got distracted, something came up, and then they just forgot to book. A simple email to them, reminder, or a phone call to them or a text is all it takes to get them back. That's why we call these hot leads, because they are so warm, right? And what's awesome with our campaigns module is you can even go further and do it in a way where a text message or an email will go out to this person automatically, or both. So it depends how you want to set this up. In this case, I've only received their email, so I would have to just email them, right? So I would set this up in campaigns. I could also send them a manual message. So I could go ahead and send them an email, no phone number, so there's no SMS. Or I can go ahead and set it up in campaigns. And campaigns is super powerful. This is where you do all your email and SMS campaigns, and you have folders created already. So anytime, this person abandons cart, which they did, you can see I abandoned the cart. You can go ahead and set it up so that emails go out. So what I can do is create a new funnel here, or use this abandoned cart one. And let's say I'm going to set up a new one. I'll go ahead and call it hot leads, and I'll create a new one. Later, what you can do is go inside your leads module. Okay, I'll go back here, and now I can go under forms, and I could say, okay, this is my booking form, and it's actually under forms. Okay, so I can go under funnel settings and go into here and push them into campaigns. So now, should leads inside the funnel be added inside campaigns? And I could do that, click yes, and select abandoned carts. And if I do abandoned carts, now what will happen is inside campaigns, that email will get pushed there, which it already did because it was connected that way. And from in here, I could go ahead and do automated emails. So for example, 1 hour later, this person gets an email, hey, did you forget to check out? Because it could be as simple as that. And then if they still don't do anything, I could maybe, have another one follow up there, and you could create these automations here. And I could do, okay, the day after that one, it will be like, here's $10 off because we still see you didn't book, or however you want to do your campaigns. Okay. And if you got a phone number, you could do the same thing with SMS. Okay. And with hot leads, I would encourage SMS. Okay. Because SMS is very powerful. It's more powerful than an email. And since they're so warm, so hot, you want to make sure that you get them as fast as possible. So I would probably set up some SMS to go out, an hour after they leave and try to get them to book. Okay, so this is how the campaigns module can be used. You could also send out emails to all of your customers from here. Like, let's say Black Friday is going on and you want to email all your customers. You can email all your providers if you want to do some kind of message or whatever. Anybody that, refers a lot of people, you can email those people here and tell them, hey, you did a great job last year. If you if you start referring again, we'll double your referrals or something like that. You could basically craft any campaign from here, and they're super powerful. I'll give you an example. Every time we send a campaign to all of our one-time customers, and we've been in business for a long time, that's for my home cleaning company, we get, if the campaign is pretty big, we can get close to 100 bookings from one campaign. Okay, and that's because our email list is pretty large, and you always want to be collecting your customers. Anybody that's booked with you, they're extremely valuable because they've already booked with your service, and it's, if you've done a good job, they will be coming back. And all it takes sometimes is just a nice email campaign with a coupon, like for 4th of July or spring cleaning if you're in the home cleaning industry, or anything that's coming up. You should send a little coupon or something, and a lot of people will book from there, especially if you have a lot of emails that you've collected. I think, for us, I can't even remember, but it's tens of thousands. So it's something that's real neat. What else we got here? So this is, again, where you set up all your campaigns, and in the leads module is where you kind of work with all your leads. So it's very important to use those. Now, going back to the booking form again. Now, if this person completes the booking, you could still have it that they end up in this funnel here because they are technically hot leads. You could see, okay, this person booked, but they booked a one-time appointment. Why don't I reach out to them if you're in a reoccurring industry and see if there's anything you could do to upsell them and turn them into a reoccurring client or anything like that. Or you could mark it, with rules here inside the funnel that it will just mark them as one automatically, and it will remove them from the funnel immediately if they booked, what is it called, if they booked a service, right? If you've already won them, you don't want to do anything extra, you can do that. So again, this funnel is super powerful. Canceled bookings works pretty self-explanatory. System checks anybody that canceled yesterday, puts them in here, and you can go ahead and basically go through this and work your magic and see if you could save the customer. You could, of course, check what happened. You could view details, why they canceled. If there's any extra information, you'll be able to see all that good stuff. Okay, so from here, very, very important funnel. You'll earn extra revenue from new reviews. This is something that checks all appointments that happened the day before. It's automatic. You could change these rules if you want to do it differently, you can. But how we by default set it up is, it checks the system for bookings that happened yesterday that were completed, and it imports them here. and it imports them in a nice way, because it will only import people that had a booking yesterday but that don't have more than two jobs completed with your company. Because if they have more than two, some may have 10, some may have 20, it's, highly likely that they've already left a review or are not interested. So we tried to narrow it down the best way that we could, so that the people that end up in here most likely did not leave a review for your company. Very, very high chance, so that you could just go ahead in here and um, start calling and asking for reviews. Okay. And you could even narrow it down that if they had already one booking with you, they will not end up in here. Okay. So the system will check yesterday, import any person that had a booking yesterday. But if they had more than one booking already completed with your company, they will not come in here. So saving you a lot of time, because no one has to sift through clients and find them and then, go in here and put them in here and then call. You just get straight to it, make a couple calls, ask for the review, and move on. And reviews, like I mentioned in other videos, extremely important. So you have to figure out a way to get as many of them. Okay. You got, and then you got your one time to reoccurring. System will check anybody that had a one-time booking yesterday, and it will put them in here. And then if you're in the reoccurring industry, you can go ahead and call them and be like, hey, we saw you had a one-time appointment. Why don't you sign up for reoccurring? I'll give you 20% off your next 3 appointments or something like that, just to put them on schedule. Very powerful funnel. You have to be using this, because I really, really wanted to come up with a way that, it will go ahead and increase a lot of business and more reviews. And we'll constantly keep improving this, because this is where you're probably going to spend, majority of your time working with your leads and your customers. Negative reviews. So this, if someone had a negative review, so you could import it where the system will check, and this is how we've done it by default. You could change it. Anybody that had a 1 star, 2 or 3 star, that gave you 1 to 3 stars, it will automatically check for those, and it will check the day before. And anybody that gave you 1 to 3 stars, will consider them as negative, and they will be imported here. And here you will go ahead and do your brand reputation management. So now you reach out to them, you call them, be like, is there anything we can do? Try to fix the situation. And you'll see a lot of the times some people are unhappy, but you fix the situation and it turns into a positive review on Google, Yelp, or wherever you get your external reviews. So very powerful to continue reaching out to customers where they're not satisfied. Don't just ignore them, because I think it's very important to reach out to them. And again, you could even go further and use the campaigns module. So someone comes in here, then they get pushed into campaigns. You have your funnel there, and anybody that goes inside of that funnel, it could be an automated text message. I saw that you had a bad experience. Is there anything we can do? You could do things like that, right? And it's fully automated. So at that point, they at least see maybe that you tried fixing the situation. And they might just say, forget it, I don't feel like dealing with them, but at least they tried, right? So, and you can make that whole process automated. So it's up to you how you want to do that, but it's important that you do it somehow. And then the last one we did for you is the lead form. So by default, every account comes with a form that we created for you. It's a default form, and it's up to you how you want to use this form. But anybody that fills that form out, they go inside the lead form funnel. And then again, you could set up your funnels however way you want and follow up with your leads however way you want. That's completely custom. I just have one tip for everybody: the faster you follow up with your leads, the better. You should always try to reach out to them as soon as possible, within 5 minutes if possible, of any lead, because the chances of winning a potential customer over that filled out a form an hour ago already drops significantly. Because if you think about it, some are price shopping, some are ready to book, they're hot, and they might be calling people around just for pricing, and they might book if you don't call right back. So it's important. But with this form, you could do whatever you want as well. You could put it on your website, you could put it in a Facebook ad, and then take them straight to that form. They fill it out. However way you use your lead form, that's completely up to you. And again, I would figure out a way to utilize it with campaigns, because it's going to increase results and it's going to be more automated and less work for you. And that's the whole that's the whole goal of booking Koala. I try to make sure that whatever we do here with the team, it saves you money, it saves you time, and it brings results. And I hope that you see how powerful this module alone is. If you start stacking campaigns on top of it, hiring, all the other things that come with booking Koala, you have the whole software, all-in-one software, which we only keep improving. And we want to make sure that we keep building everything so you don't have to pay for other subscriptions and there's more money in your pocket. So make sure that you utilize the leads module. And if you guys have any questions, how to set something up, how to set campaigns with the leads module, or just how to send out leads, or how to send out emails or SMS using the campaigns module, you can let us know. We could help you out. We could show you in a demo, or you guys can go ahead and go to the help center. Everything is there. So we've included a couple articles. These are very good articles that have been prepared for you guys, and it answers a lot of questions, a lot of basic questions that a lot of people may have. So study these, and I can't wait to see and hear your feedback on how you like these modules. Take care.